Don't play with it, don't be dishonest. Ay, still not understanding.
What's up, water signs, Cancer, Scorpios, and my Pisces? How you guys doing today? This reading is a divine checkpoint. I feel like a lot of you are standing in between who you've been and who you're becoming. And this right here is a timeless read to let you know what you need to know, what you need to hear at this moment. Because Spirit is saying that there's an emotional tie, there's some memories, there's some unresolved relationships or unresolved issues with people that are still affecting how you move when you're trying to move forward. But the right side of this whole situation is your higher self is ready to break through. And that's what led you here to this video. So let's tap into these cards real quick. Let's tap into the first card here, which is the Six of Cups. That shows us childhood memories, the innocence of the childhood memories, the joy and the playfulness, the carefree energy, like the childhood nostalgic energy, or this could also be connected to a karmic past relationship. But with the Eight of Swords right next to it, it's just showing that these memories are holding you down emotionally, like you're being held hostage in a way. The Eight of Swords shows you that you may, not even realize that you think about this often, or this person or this place or this old version of yourself is keeping you just in a disempowerment. Like you're moving with fears and doubts. You have a lot of negative thoughts that's, keeping you restricted. Almost like a imprisonment of the mind, but it's keeping you unproductive. It's keeping you stuck. Even though you see the future, you want the future, you envision the future, you see it in your mind, but you're still feeling stuck. It's like for some of you, this could show your ex that you haven't fully moved on from. You want to try love again. You having those feelings like, I want to try love again, but there's a love pattern or something in your family that could just keep showing up when it comes to love or being close. Something that brings you the inner child, like, feeling. And it's time for you guys to ask yourself, is this the moment you be playing your mind over and over again? Like, these memories that you can't seem to just let go, it's like you need to ask yourself, why are you even letting them hurt you still? Because you're not that same person. If you look where you're standing now and you look at those memories, you're not in the same place. You grew, and it's time for you to acknowledge the fact that you grew, because the Six of Cups and the Eight of Swords being together, like in a pair like this, is just telling me that the past isn't just a memory. It's influencing your worth. It's influencing your self-worth. It's influencing how you make your decisions right now. And your spirit guides want you to know that you're not stuck by any means, but your emotions are just frozen right now. It's frozen in a time of past. But you need to learn that's not you anymore. You have the power to unfreeze yourself. You have the power to defrost yourself. And let go of what's been repressed. Like, let that melt as you defrost, If you've been seeing 911, this is a spiritual emergency. It's like a wake-up call. Like, your soul is crying to you for liberation. It's like you need to do what you need to do. You need to break through, even if it's not comfortable. Because, you take the cold, you put the pressure, and what do you get? Exactly. I feel like right now, you guys need to take that blindfold off and see you for who you really are, and see what you overcame and where you are right now. Even if it's a baby step, even if you feel like, oh, I'm not where I'm supposed to be or I needed to be, or other people around me are here, you do not compare your battle, This is your journey. So just understand, once you realize that and you get yourself out of this victim mentality and bring some hope and energy to your hopeless and helpless energy, I feel like this justice is going to roll in. The Justice and the Two of Wands are the next cards to come. So it's like you take this blindfold off and you start seeing fairness. You start seeing justice. You start seeing things shift. divine order, truth, and karmic balance. That is what justice represents. Like, spirit is trying to right in the wrongs. You just have to move forward. You have to unfreeze. You know, you have to defrost. You have to get in alignment moving forward. Because this Two of Wands here is definitely showing that you're standing at a turning point here. Something better is on the horizon. You see him holding on to one of the wands and him looking like, what's going on in front of me? Like, where am I going to go? Where's my next step? What am I about to do? I'm seeing new careers. I'm seeing new environments. I'm seeing new love situations. I'm seeing just a whole new you, water signs. Embrace this moment. I'm telling you, some moments it may not be comfortable, but growing pains are very uncomfortable. But once you get past it and you look backwards and see where you came from and where you are, you'll appreciate it. Take your time. Baby steps are steps. I always tell people that. You can go back to any of my old videos from last year and you will hear me say it. And any one of those videos that come up with this scenario. When your baby takes its first steps, you are ecstatic. So when you take baby steps, don't sit here and say, oh, I only did da-da-da-da. No, you did something. And now it's time for you to stop waiting for, you to feel like, oh, I need to do da-da-da. Because you're doing it. Stop waiting for this person to apologize, this past love or whatever is keeping you stuck. Stop waiting from it. It doesn't matter. Confirm your worth within you. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to ask yourself, what will happen if you move forward? Even if you never got the closure that you're looking for. Like, what would actually happen? Like, will life be over? Or would you just accept the fact that sometimes no closure is closure? Sometimes you got to leave situations where they at because the person that you're dealing with can't even deal with it. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to be the bigger person and be that person for yourself. And when you guys see Justice and the Two of Wands together, I just feel like, for me personally, this pair screams at me, you can't heal in the same place you're hurt. You have to move forward. You can't just sit in the funk, take a shower, and then go right back to the funk and sit. You're still stink. Like, hello, we have to move. We have to get this going. There's new things sitting right in front of us. So all you got to do is stand up and reach for it. Just like this Two of Wands man, he's standing up and he's reaching for that wand. That's exactly what needs to happen here. Also, the angel number is 1, 2, 3. Something you need to look out for. But this is only showing you that it's step-by-step movement. Just like I just told you, baby steps, little steps, big leaps, big jumps. It does not matter. Movement is movement. And movement to spiritual alignment is spiritual movement. You're being guided. So don't take your journey and look at somebody else's saying, oh my gosh, they're here, they're there. Because something big is coming for you too. And you don't need to compare nothing to nobody. Because you're about to be totally one with yourself. But you have to take one brave action. Book that trip. Get whatever, what you're holding back on, do it. Tell yourself the truth. I'm worth it. I deserve this. I am going to be happy. I am going to get where I need to go. I am ending this cycle because I am ready. You need to tell yourself these things because obviously the King of Swords and the Four of Swords is just coming down to being precise and articulating truth. Having that mental clarity that you don't, like the disempowerment of the Eight of Swords is just showing that mental clarity is not there. But when you stand up and use your intellectual power and be the leader in your life logically, precisely, knowing exactly what you want, exactly who you are, and being able to tell people, hey, listen, I know you hurt me in the past, and I know I was this version of me when I met you, but I'm not that no more, and I need you to be mindful that I am the prize, I am the goal, and I do have things coming for me. You know what I mean? This King of Swords here is just showing me, after all the emotions and the decisions that's coming to you to get the best version and the best outcome of you, Spirit is reminding you, though, clarity only comes through rest and truth. This is why this Four of Swords is right behind this King of Swords, because it's mental recovery. Sometimes when you are the person that's in survival mode, the overthinking, the overgiving, the over-questioning, you put yourself in a burnout. Sometimes when you got to deal with a bunch of emotions and dealing with an unavailable person, looking for that apology, but you're not getting it, could be coming from an air sign, getting strong air sign energy in this reading. But again, their apology does not equal closure. The closure comes from you dealing with the emotional stuff, you dealing with the things inside of you, using your discernment to, keep your divine protection over yourself. Don't react, but just reflect, and don't chase. Just align yourself, spending your time with yourself, spending your time with your thoughts, spending time in discernment, knowing that you don't need closure, knowing that you don't need this person to come to you and make things right, because this person is an unavailable person, or this situation is an unavailable situation. This situation is fit for the old you. That is not you anymore. You know what I mean? If you guys are seeing 444, this is a sign for you to rest. But this is a sign for you to also know that the overthinking and the overgiving and the over-questioning, you don't need to do that. You're spiritually protected. Angels are surrounding you while you go through what you have to do, And if you see any delays in your steps and your paths or whatever, just know that this is not an obstacle. This is a divine intervention. This is your spirit team telling you, take a pause. Like, your next move is going to require you to be clear and not drained, be energized and not tired, be weary, not to be weary, but to be understanding and know that you're stepping into a time of choices here. Because, the Lover's card is right behind. The Lover's card always represents alignment and choices that you have to make. And in this situation, just because Spirit keeps telling me over giving, over questioning, you need to choose you, water signs. You need to choose you. What's coming to the water signs right now from this Lovers and this Hermit card is showing that your emotional and your spiritual climax is right at its peak. And you're being asked right now to make some divine choices. Use your discernment and make your decisions. You have to make some choices. Love card, the Lover's card, definitely talks about partnerships, choices, alignment, optimism, values, all of those things. But in this case, you guys are asking you to choose you, not love, not just in love, but choose you. You know what I mean? I feel like you guys are reconnecting with yourselves. But when you reconnect with yourself, you only can love others as much as you love yourself. So as you're reconnecting with yourself, you're building your love up with yourself. And some of you, a soulmate is trying to reach you. But you have these patterns of past love and, oh, my ex needs to apologize. Oh, I need closure for this situation, when there's something right there in front of you that you could just reach out and grasp that will bring you to better and bigger places. You're being guided to release situations that feel intense. Release the situations that feel intense, but just doesn't grow, doesn't do anything for you, but make you have these intense feelings of overwhelm, overthinking, over questioning, over giving, over everything. That needs to be over. No pun intended. Because what's next? The Hermit is showing that you need to, make your decisions, but not in chaos. So that means you, again, rest, pull back, fall back. You need the space. You need the reflection. You need the quiet time. Because with the Lover's card, you need to have things in alignment with unity and harmony. But that has to start within. So this quiet time, this time not to isolate yourself, but just time to just spend some time with yourself. Get your soul aligned. Get your love aligned. Listen to your inner truth. I feel like somebody has been ghosted or someone withdrawn from you, and it's really, really, really bothering you. But it's because their spirit knew that they were not ready for someone like you. And their spirit knew that if they played with you, karma was going to chew them up 100 times worse than what they was trying to do to you. Don't worry about them. Right now is the time for you guys to honor yourselves. withdraw and honor yourself, because the transformation is definitely happening. This is definitely your transformation stage. And again, with the angel numbers, you might see 1, 2, 3, 4. I know we said 1, 2, 3, but I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4 as well. And this is just showing you that all the steps that you are seeing are leading you into a divine alignment. Like, you might feel lost at the moment, but that's only because the places that you see, like, again, back to the childhood, the places that you see as like a nostalgic energy, they don't fit you anymore. You're being realigned. Don't fear it. You might notice that some of your friends, they're not there no more. Some of the people that you like, they're not there no more. Some of the places you once enjoyed going to, the enjoyment is not there no more. Don't fear it. And don't rush to go back. Don't rush to go back. You're going to a sacred place and you have to trust this. I'm telling you right now, water signs, I feel like your spirit is growing louder than your fears and it's making you uncomfortable. This isn't just about love or healing. This is about alignment. Alignment been coming up a lot in this reading. And you gotta know, transformation hurts. I'm telling you right now, I'm a Scorpio myself, and I feel like I'm always in a time of transformation and transitions. But you also have to understand, like, the past versions of you, they want to keep you soft and small. You gotta grow, you gotta learn, you gotta expand. That's what life is about. And spirit, when you lean into it, it will help you move forward in power and clarity and your purpose, which is most important. You will feel most powerful when you know you're walking in your purpose and everything that you're doing is for the greater good, is for the alignment of yourself, so you can, touch others and bring them closer to who they need to be as well. This is a breakthrough moment, you guys. Don't delay your destiny by trying to rewrite this chapter. Don't go back to things that already ended. It's time for you to embrace new. Spirit is asking you guys, I'm going to give you a little homework. I never do this. But write some things down that you want new. Write some things down that you want a transformation in. Like, you might have, I'm not organized and this is really putting me down and I'm getting so discouraged about this because of that. Write it down. Say, I release this. For now on, this is not me. Don't ignore these changes. A breakthrough is definitely coming. And I want you guys to comment, I claim this, if you got this far in the video. If you need a personal reading or you want to book a ritual with me, I'm going to put my links below. I would love to talk to you guys directly. I would love to get to know you guys and all of that there. So find me on Facebook. I'm always on Facebook. I'm always posting. I'm always, uplifting and talking to my clients, my family. I love you guys. Don't forget it. And I will see you soon because you love me.
Don't play with it, don't be the size. Still not understand.